it's me, Deanna Chambers. I hope you're enjoying the view. This is Cozumel, Mexico. Today is day 44 of 365 days of a no alcohol. And today was all about being bigger than my circumstances. It was a very challenging day. The shoot went well. It was long. There were some challenging aspects, but nothing too crazy. And it was a long day at early call time. And, you know, we got back to the hotel and we really needed to change our room. The first couple nights that we were here, we both were having some issues with like breathing in the room, but more so my boyfriend, and we realized that there was mold in the room. So we tried to address it with the hotel management here, and unfortunately it didn't go that well. And we both were very frustrated. We felt like they weren't really hearing us out, and we're thinking like, well, if we were in the US, they would have taken great care of us. You know, they would have made sure that we were accommodated, moved us to a nice room, blah blah blah. We did end up moving rooms and we are in a nicer room now, but it just didn't, the way it was handled was just very different than what it would have been in the US. And it was like, I was very frustrated. In the moment I was pissed. I just felt like I wasn't being treated right, and I was definitely being treated differently than I would have been in the US. In similar circumstances, I definitely wasn't treated the way that we were today, and so I was very angry. And I was fuming, and you know, it was interesting because sure, I could have, you know, oh, you could just stay positive, you know, oh, it's their issue, not yours, you know, and a lot of times people are deflecting their own issues onto you, right? But at the same time, it's up to me and how I respond to them. Do I react, which is what I was doing, or do I just stay neutral? And I didn't do that. And so what was interesting was, what ended up bringing me out was something pretty fantastic. I ended up booking another job, but like a dream job, and I immediately screamed for joy here in the hotel. And in that moment, I realized how stupid, right? Like, how stupid is this little room thing? I mean, yes, it's a big deal because we're talking about health issues and being able to breathe properly and be able to sleep. But in the grand scheme of things, we moved rooms. Our room is great. We still have a great view. There's nothing to complain about. And in the grand scheme of life, when I am in abundance and when I'm thinking from an abundance mindset, there is no scarcity. There is no lack thereof. There is no bad room in the Caribbean in a 5-star resort, right? And so it helped me in that moment shift immediately to taking a different perspective of, I'm always in abundance. And even if someone is operating from a different space of scarcity or whatever they're dealing with, it's still not something I have to take on. I have the choice to respond from a neutral standpoint. And so I didn't do that today, but what brought me out was remembering my greatness as I book something, because I manifested that booking. And when I am operating in a space of abundance, which comes from a space of neutrality and peace, I am reminded that everything is fine, everything is perfect, everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. So that's what day 44 was about. It really was about being bigger than my circumstances and remembering the natural state of abundance that I operate from and have been operating from, and have seen such beautiful results because of that way of being. So that's what today was about. This is 365 days of no alcohol. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, you know the deal. And tomorrow is day 45, day 2 of my shoot here in Cozumel, Mexico. See you guys mañana. Adios.